Hi, everybody. You're welcome along to our Series 6, Episode 3 of our Keep It Simple series all about property. Now, I just want to go back on the LPT, the valuation of the local property tax, because I've had so many inquiries and phone calls and people actually calling in here up the street asking me, gosh, they have no idea how to value their property, and, what should they even submit the actual, the estimate. So, number one, I would say most definitely submit your estimate. It's a legal requirement for the LPT. Your LPT return is a legal requirement, and even if the valuation is only an estimate, you have to submit it. Remember, you're not an expert, you're not a valuation expert, so just make, I suppose, a reasonable and honest self-assessment based on the information that you have available to you. And unless the valuation is completely unrealistic, the revenue will accept the value of your estimate if it's submitted in good faith. So then to follow on to the next question, they're saying, I have no idea, how do I value my property? For people, as say, particularly calling in, I say, you don't need an estate agent. Basically, just look up at the recent properties that sold on MyHome.ie, on Daft.ie, but also, as I was going through it as well, the revenue have a very, very helpful tool. And it's so simple. So basically, if you log on to revenue.ie, then look for your the Revenues LPT valuation guide, then click on the revenue valuation tool, and then you'll show an interactive map of Ireland, and you just home in until you get to your county, then get to your city, and then into your area. And then it'll then highlight the specific bands, from such as say 350 to say 450, whatever bands there are, depending on the size of the property, or the area, I should say, of the property. So, and then remember, you might have to make an adjustment because, look, is your house detached? Is it semi-detached? Is it terrace? Is it an apartment? Were there did you convert the attic? Did you put a new kitchen? Maybe did you convert the garage? Have you put on an extension? So just remember to look at that. You might have to make an adjustment depending on the type of property you have. So if you have put in a lot of work to it, just go to the higher end of the band. And if you haven't, if you feel, oh God, I haven't done any work for years, it might be a smaller property, then you can go to the lower end of the band. So then when you have your market value, then you should, as I say, this should reflect the value of the 1st of November, because your property value on this date determines your LPT from 2026 to 2030. So once you have your estimate, you have your market value, you've done all, you've tweaked it to give the nature of your property, then you select the LPT band on the revenue site. And lastly, remember to file your return. Again, you just log on to revenue.ie, and look up your account, or it'll be on loss if you're a business owner, and then submit your return. And remember to declare your LPT band, not the value in euro. So I hope you found this helpful. And if you have any questions, please just ask me. Thanks for listening.